Hey, what's going on there, folks? We are back for another live stream. If you are interested in getting involved with the members chat, feel free to join as a member of this channel. And I'll do my best to answer any questions you might have. Tonight we're going to be going through editing points. We've been going through a lot of the editing points tutorials here. And tonight, we might get a little bit further. I'm not sure how things are going to go, but let me just adjust a few things here. Bear with me. We might get into adding user-defined properties to points. So we might be able to get into that. We'll see. But for this, as always, feel free to go to civil3d.tv where you can, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We've got a newly remodeled site right here. We went over in a live stream earlier today what's new in Civil 3D 2023. Just went through some of the new features. We're all just learning something brand new when it comes to what's new, what are the new features in Civil 3D 2023. In fact, let's go over to Autodesk. Well, let's type in civil3d.tv. I'm sorry, Civil 3D 2023. Features. This is what we went over earlier today, key features. And they've got what's new in Civil 3D. I noticed that the audio wasn't the best. I apologize for that, but they've got grading optimization, pressure pipe, network improvements, corridors, rails, and a project explorer table. And we went through that today. So we'll shut that down. But if you're interested in staying up to date with all the latest streams, again, feel free to add your name and your email address to get on the mailing list. At the first of every month, there's a list of live streams for the month that are listed, and you can catch up that way. Here are all the free tutorials right here. And then we can get into some of the courses that if you start a free trial, there's a 3-day trial to go through all of the edited content, as opposed to with these live streams, again, I'm just going through and just quick and dirty, just going through a lot of the subscriber content that I'm going to be editing in the future. So the people that are involved with the live streams, they get a just a preview of what these edited videos are going to be about. But again, these live streams are long-winded. I apologized, but this is for beginners. So you have to bear with me on that. But if you're interested in dipping your toe into the edited content, there's a 3-day trial right here. Or if you want, click the blue join button on YouTube and you can join the channel and you can get involved with the members only live chat. So those are the options, and let's get involved with our tutorial. I don't know how I feel about the new color scheme for the Civil 3D 2023. They're going with kind of like a hot pink, and when I was redoing the site, redoing some of the site colors, I got a little too carried away with the pink. Kind of tried to tone it down a little bit with some of the grays and stuff. So yeah, I think Autodesk is really going for the hot pink look. So yeah, whatever, to each his own. Okay. Editing points. Last time we got into changing point group display order, and in another exercise we got involved with removing an externally referenced drawing. And for editing points, in this exercise you'll move and rotate point objects to improve their position in the drawing. First, we're going to be changing the point style. This exercise uses the points-3 drawing, which is similar to the drawing you used in the other exercises for displaying and editing the points tutorial. We'll open up the points-3 drawing, which is located in your tutorials folder, and then we're going to locate point 992. But how are we going to do that? Point 992, we've got all of these points. We don't have any numbers on them. Oh, except for these right here. We've got these. What's all this gray stuff? If I select this gray, that's an externally referenced drawing. And this drawing has some points attached to it as well. It's an existing base map. But if I escape out of this, and I zoom in, I'm looking for point 992. I mean, this is just nothing but a mess, right, folks? We've got point 667, but how do I find point 992 easily? If I go to my tool space and I click on points, and I go down to 992, 992, where are you? There it is, right here. If I click on this and then right click and select zoom to, I go right to it. It'll save you some time. So point 992 is right here. It's a storm manhole. In fact, even if I wanted to, I could right click and I could select, and that'll select the point. Well, what's the next on our list of things? Well, if you notice, on point 992, I'm going to escape out of that. We've got all this hatching going on right here. It's obscured by the hatching. In the next few steps, you'll change the point marker style, and you'll rotate the point marker so that it's parallel with the nearby road, and then move the label to a more readable location. So we're going to select this point, right click, select properties, which is right over here. Typically I usually leave my properties window open. Under information, right here, we're going to change the style to a catch basin. See how that changed that? Change that to a square catch basin. Now we're going to rotate this point. So in order to do that, I'm going to hover over this grip right here, right in the center. And I'm going to rotate the marker just like this so that it's parallel with our road. More or less like that. Okay? But if you notice right here, this label right here is still obscured by the hatching. So we need to move that. We're going to do that by clicking this grip right here. Actually, I'm just going to select it, and it automatically gives me a leader, and I can move it to any position that I want. I can escape out of that. Now if I want to, I can select my label and if I want to, let's see what else we have going on here. Okay, we've got the vertex. Let's reset this. I'm going to do this again. Rotate the marker, parallel. And if I hover over this, I get a selection right here to toggle sub item grips. If I hit that, then I get a grip for each one of these pieces of text. So if I wanted to, I can move this over here. I can move that. Well, over here. Actually, before I do that, if I hover over this, toggle sub-item groups. No, let's do this again. Can move this over here, move that over here. I'll do something like that. Maybe I want to get around this. I could do something like that. Do something like that. Yeah, I know it looks kind of goofy, but I'm just showing you the options that you have with the sub item group toggle. Let's reset this again. Reset all. Select this. Reset the label. There we go. Okay. We'll rotate this marker again. I'm going to move this over, just like so. If I wanted to, I could click this plus. I could move this over like so. I can stretch this like so. I don't want to do that. I think that looks kind of ugly. Maybe I want to move this over here, or I want to move that over there. I mean, there's just a lot of different things that you can do with these grips if you're interested in just kind of messing around with it. If I don't want these different grips that I just added, I just hit the minus sign up at the top of each. And that's that. Move that over here, or move this up here. Sometimes maybe you want that look, or maybe you want this look. Okay. So that's essentially it for that. If I wanted to, I could move the point. Since these points are unlocked, I could actually move this over to, say, here if I wanted to. I'm going to undo that though. And that's essentially it for editing points. Yeah, we covered everything here. That's essentially it for that. Let's see what else we can cover tonight. Let's get into adding user-defined properties to points. Sometimes whenever I click on the big C right up here, sometimes my Civil 3D hangs up for whatever reason. A lot of the advanced users probably know what's going on here, but yeah, I don't know why that is. Instead of waiting on that, I'm going to go and do this. Okay, which drawing do we need? Points 4A. Are we back yet? No, gotta keep on waiting. While I keep on waiting, I'm gonna get a drink of water, folks. Be right back. Aquafina. Yeah, usually whenever I'm doing these streams or if I'm recording videos, I get a lot of cottonmouth going on. Okay, where are we at here? All right, we're back. Points 4A, that's what we need. Points 4A. And this exercise has to do with creating user-defined properties. It says right here in this exercise, you'll learn how to create a user-defined property classification and add items to it. So we'll go ahead and create a user-defined property classification. Open up your points-4A drawing, which is located in your tutorials folder. The drawing is similar to the ones you used earlier in the points tutorials, except the points for storm manholes and detention pond are visible. So, yeah, the last drawing that we had, points 3, here's that detention pond right there. 4A, we've got all of our pond points. Okay, first we'll go into the tool space. Tool space right here, then go into the settings tab. Expand the point collection. Then we've got this right here. Let's open this up a little bit more. User-defined property classifications. Right-click on that and click New. Now it's asking us for a classification name. We're going to call it Manhole UDP. Then click OK. Let's expand this just so we can see what's going on. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do this again. New. We're going to call this Trees. And click OK. Now we're going to define classification properties on the Settings tab. Actually, since we're already here, the manhole UDP, we're going to click on that, right-click on it, and select New. We get a new user-defined property. We're going to name this MH underscore pipe in invert. In the property field list, we are going to define this as, bear with me, select elevation right here. Boy, my eyes are getting dry. Sorry, guys. It's getting hard for me to see my notes here. We're going to use the default values for all other properties. Then we're going to click OK. This property is added to the list of manhole UDP properties. As you can see right down here, you can kind of see. Oops. You can see the stuff going on in here. You can see this this square with a black dot, which shows that there's a user-defined property here. Okay. Now we're going to repeat those steps to add additional properties to the manhole UDP classification using the following parameters. Yeah, we've got a whole list of parameters here. On the next exercise uses the points-4B drawing. This is 4A. In 4B, it contains all of the properties and classifications. To save time, you can skip steps 5 and 6 and proceed to the next exercise if you wanted to. But instead, I'm going to go through this list. I know that this is getting a little bit long-winded here. How much time have we gone through? Yeah, we can do it for about 10 minutes or so. Okay, for the manhole UDP, click New. Oops. We're going to define material. Manhole underscore material. This is going to be a string. Accept the defaults, then click OK. Create another one. Manhole underscore diameter. This property field type is a dimension. Accept the defaults, click OK. Boy, my contacts are getting dry, my friends. Manhole in diameter. I'm going to specify that. MH underscore pipe in diameter. This is going to be a dimension. Accept the defaults, then click OK. Let's see what we've got going on here in our list. Here's what we have so far. Click New. Next is going to be pipe in material. Manhole underscore pipe in material. We're going to keep it on string and click OK. New one. We've got the pipe out invert. Manhole underscore pipe out, invert. Property field is going to be elevation. Click OK. New. See how tedious this stuff can be, folks? Manhole underscore pipe out diameter. This is going to be dimension. Dimension, where are you? Can't see. There it is. Click OK. Last one. Manhole underscore pipe out material. This is going to be string. Click OK. Now we have to add classifications for the trees. Click on this. Right click. New. Type in tree underscore common name. This is going to be string. Click OK. New. Tree. Click OK. New. Tree underscore species. That's a string. Click OK. New. Tree underscore diameter. That's going to be a dimension. Click OK. And the last one. Tree underscore height. Oops, did I add a space there? Yep, I did. That's going to be distance. And click OK. And that's essentially it for creating user-defined properties. Now this stuff probably doesn't make sense as of right now, but it will in the future. We will get to that in upcoming live streams. And that's it for tonight. Again, if you're interested in learning more about Civil 3D, if you'd like to learn more from the free live streams, we've got all these free tutorials. Sign up for the updates of all the live streams for the month. And if you're interested in getting in deep into actual coursework, where you get into a lot of the edited content rather than the long-winded content like this stuff gets straight to the point for all of these different categories. See, this one has about 7 videos. This, for grading objects, got about 12 videos right here. But you get a free 3-day trial if you sign up here, and after that it's about roughly about $30 a month if you go monthly. But if you'd rather stick with YouTube, click the join button, and if you join, then you can get involved with a lot of the live streaming chat. There's a chat function right here, so if you want to talk Civil 3D, I'll do my best to answer any questions that you might have. I'm not an extreme expert like I've seen on YouTube, but you know, I'll do my best. So that's one of the perks of becoming a member of this channel. But aside from that, that's it, everybody. Next time we'll be getting into creating a label style that displays a user-defined property. So we'll dig into that stuff a little bit more when it comes to adding user-defined properties to points. It'll all begin to make sense. So until next time, peace, guys.